Now, those that are not new to the channel, y'all know I typically got an intro. There was no info, so I couldn't even provide an intro. If you didn't check the injury report, you would have not known about this. I'm looking on ESPN, I'm looking on Fox, I'm looking at ABC, I'm looking at TNT. Ain't nobody reporting on this. According to the NBA injury report, Bronny is out with a left heel contusion and is listed as doubtful. And all I gotta say is, that boy know he ain't injured, man. People are like, oh my God, he's laughing at his injury. No, I'm not laughing at his injury. Y'all know that boy is not injured. For those that believe this is a real injury, what has Bronny done to get injured? He not even playing on the road. I looked up the G League game and they was playing in San Diego that night. Bronny couldn't drive 2 hours to San Diego. I'm about to start calling you LeBron James Jr. because you taking a page out your daddy book. How many times have your daddy made up a phantom injury? Sat out a big game due to some mysterious injury that he suffered that nobody's seen him limp from. Nobody's seen him take a hard foul. We seen him flop, but we ain't seen him take no type of contact that would warrant him sitting the game out. I think what's really pissing me off is the fact that all of these games are in California. They making it seem like Bronny gotta take 4 connected flights to North Carolina. He gotta go to Maine. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop this. This shit is crazy. How is he allowed to get away with this? You couldn't take a limo to Oceanside, Bronny, man. Savannah didn't want to drive the Rolls Royce truck to Oceanside, man. Do you see why LeBron want to take a break from social media? He's sick and tired of us revealing the truth, man. Y'all don't see that I'm revealing the truth. They made you think all along that Bronny was going to Alaska to play these games. They made you think Bronny was traveling all the way across the country to play in a G League game, when that's not even the case. He's in California. All these games are in California. This is so disrespectful to all the young guys who really need that spot. It's people out here who really need a roster spot to get the opportunity to showcase their love for the game, their hard work, take care of their family, man. Some kid out there is being robbed of that because Bronny is being thrust into that position when he don't want to play. Where's the competition? Where is the competition in the league right now? Everybody is saying that this is the best league and this is the best players ever, and all these players is hurt and they don't want to play. Man, Bronny living out a dream. Y'all know somebody at your job that barely come to work and they still got a job. They come to work and do the bare minimum. They calling off, but somehow they still got that job. And you sitting up there like, man, I'm busting my ass. I'm doing everything I can. And I feel like I'm barely holding on to the job. But this dude right here, this girl right here, they still got this job. And that's when you find out, like, oh, they daddy is the director. You know, he's on the board, so he's making decisions. They can't fire her or him. She getting bent over by the supervisor, so you know, she can't get fired. You know, you'll catch a case. Tell me I'm lying now. Tell me you don't know somebody at your job who tapping on the supervisor. Tell me you don't know somebody at your job who the supervisor bringing home after work because they ain't got no car. But fanboys, let me ask you this. Does Bronny having this mysterious left heel contusion make you think about any of the injuries that your king has supposedly had? Go ahead and pull up your book of Google and type in LeBron James injury history. And what you will find is a clickable link from Fox Sports that's going to show you all the different injuries that LeBron has had. And when you look at the injury report, you're going to see that he has chosen every part of his leg to list as an injury. You're going to see about 3 months of him blaming his ankle. Then he's going to switch from the calf. Then he go to the foot. So fanboys, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to admit it today. LeBron James is the greatest of all time at faking injuries. Joel and B, you need LeBron to mentor you on this, man. You can't just come out and say, man, I don't want to play back-to-backs. You know, if it was my decision, I don't want to play back. That's not how you do it, son. Joel and B, let me give you the recipe. What you got to do is you got to start a sports agency. Then you got to find one of your sharpest guys from back home. You got to find one of the guys so you can make him the head of the sports agency. Then you start signing the media. So if the media like you, if the media is signed to your company, it is in their best interest to say great things about you, to boost you up, to hype you up to new levels that you don't belong in. Because Joe, the one thing you can't do is transform into Latrell Sprewell and start trying to choke the media, man. You can't turn into John Jones and try to get the media to submit to you. It ain't gonna work out in your favor. LeBron got the media so sold up right now, you don't even know that Bryce not even starting his senior year in high school. I was looking for his stats. I'm looking for his highlights. You can't find them. You got people clickbaiting the video saying that he playing, but he in street clothes. Rivals got him ranked at 150th best player in the country and a 3-star. But ESPN got him ranked as a 4-star and the 80th player in the country. I'm like, something ain't adding up. And ultimately, I think that's why he retiring next year. Because we not finna allow him to finesse Bronny and Bryce into the NBA. We let you slide with Bronny, man. For the most part, people are letting you slide with Bronny. But they not finna let you slide with Bryce next year, man. You know, Jordan has done so many things that LeBron can't do, that he's got together with his team and thought like, hey, let's start doing things that Jordan couldn't do, you know, like play 22 years, you know, let's create an MVP for the Olympics, you know, let's create a play-in tournament, you know, let's create an in-season tournament, and let me play with my son, you know, possibly play with both of my sons. So now he's starting to add all these little meaningless accolades to his resume in order to boost his legacy. Now, majority of LeBron's fans are going to be in my comments saying, hey, he's a millionaire, you're a nobody, he's a billionaire, you're nobody. You know, of course, the money worshipers. We're always going to have people in the world that worship money. They put money above morals. They put money above values. They put money above respect. And there's just certain things that you just can't buy, Bronny. You're going to be okay financially. But what your father is putting you through mentally, will you be able to recover from it? I pray that you are able to recover from the turmoil that he is putting on you mentally. And you just don't even know it yet. Bronny, before your father said that you was better than half the people in the NBA right now, everything was fine. You were a social media star that played basketball as a side quest. When you were in high school and college, they didn't put certain expectations on you. But when you step into the NBA, there are expectations put upon you, Bronny. The NBA is not a game that you can play as a side quest. You must take things seriously. You must be improving. We've seen you play for the last 6 months and we haven't seen no improvement out of you. But what we have seen is you take shortcuts. What we have seen is you not play on the road. What we have seen is you're not hungry to play the game of basketball. There are kids who would die to be in your position, Ronnie. Don't take something like this for granted because of who your father is and what he can do for you. If you really love this game, you must prove it, Bronny. And I need y'all to beat the comment section up. Knock it down. Let me know if you think this is a fake injury. Do you think Bronny is following a page out of his father's book and faking an injury? Do y'all think Joel Embiid should take the LeBron injury route? Do y'all think this is going to be a recurring theme throughout the whole entire season for Bronny? Do you think that Bronny should travel to the California games? Let me know down in the comment section. It's your boy 93Z, and I'm out this thing. Hey.